Turn your digital devices on. Tune into the trendiest team in town. Bringing you music, great guests, hot topics, and lifestyle views that's going on now. It's the Miss O Show, O Show. It's the Miss O Show, O Show. It's the Miss O Show, O Show. It's the Miss O Show. We're about to get this poppin' now. O Show.
Yo,
hey.
What's good? Wait a minute. Wop, 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 wop. We back. Wop, 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 wop. We back. Yo, the Miss O Show is back in y'all face. We showing off in y'all face right now.
Yes. Welcome. Oh my God. This is so funny. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm going to put a full-blown disclaimer off the bat, because baby, listen, it's been a long time since we did this, and it's been a long time since I had to remember how to do this.
Right.
And
right.
we did half the whole damn show. We didn't even press go live.
Like in the first 2 minutes, we ran through a little bit of it. I'm sorry, a little bit of a lot.
What's up, Z? Yes. Oh man, we missed you. Javago? Is that Z? I'm assuming the Z is Javago.
Oh my God.
Yes. See, he is an avid listener and supporter of the Miss O Show. Long time no see. Definitely long time no see. We totally miss you guys. But again, welcome to the Miss O Show with Swangin.
Welcome back.
Hey.
Welcome back. God damn it. Yes, sir.
Yes. Man, everybody's been asking us when we were coming back. And oh my God, we have been contemplating for so long whether we were going to come back or what we were going to do. And
listen, Ms. O, I'm gonna tell you right now, from the summertime all the way to present day, I've been hit up from time to time, like, okay, what's going on with the podcast? I was like, well, I don't call it a podcast, I call it a family reunion the whole time, but
that part,
podcast is a podcast to you. But yeah, we gonna figure it out, and we gonna get our shit right, and we gonna come back and be even better than we were before. And now we here.
What's up, Crystal C? First time viewer. Thank you for viewing the show.
Yes,
first time viewer. I hope this is not your last time.
Oh, it better not be, because I think I know you. I think I know you, Crystal C. I know you.
Well, listen, I got to give y'all a disclaimer, because like I said before, it has been a long time since we did this show. And y'all gotta bear with your girl, because I don't just come on here and talk. I also gotta be behind the scenes and move things along.
That's right.
So if some crazy shit pop up, or if something not working, or we just happen to disappear.
Multifaceted, goddamn. She's multitasking.
I'm multitasking, okay, and I'm sippy. So if this is your first time tuning in, as Crystal said, we like to sippy on the show, and we like to do a toast to the show.
Cheers, real quick. Cheers, real quick.
To an amazing show. As we said, that tonight is going to be our welcome back show. So we are, just kind of coming back on just to chat with you guys. Of course, one of the biggest things that we have been known for are our amazing guests that we have on the show. And so we will 100% be bringing that back. But tonight we want to just kind of like keep it a little light. Okay. Oh, she got some American honey. Oh no, that's Javago got some American honey.
Yeah.
Where's American honey?
Crystal, I know exactly who you are, because you are from CID. Chivalry is not dead. So I know you. I knew you. So again, welcome. First time. By all means, enjoy and be a part of the show. You did?
Yes. Yes. Like I said, even though it's our welcome back show, we do have some topics. We are going to discuss some things, and we're going to discuss some things. It's probably going to shake a little tables, but it's all good. It's all good.
What's up,
Lou Bell? Lou Bell Hawk.
You bringing out the old school name, Supreme. I see. I still rep it a little bit.
Thank you for joining us.
No doubt.
Normally, guys, what we do is we normally do a show affirmation, but tonight, because of what's going on in Florida, we just wanted to kind of have like a little short moment of silence for thoughts and prayers for Florida, for the Hurricane Milton. So we're just going to take a little pause, just a little pause. You know, you can say it to yourself, whatever the case is. And we just want to take a little pause to, you know, send some positive love and prayers to, you know, everybody in Florida for Hurricane Milton. All right.
For sure.
Okay. Well, then let's get popping.
Let's go. Like, you know, yeah.
It has been, God, what? I guess it was December?
No. This shit was like February, I think. Like it was this year. Our last show was this year for sure.
Are you sure?
Positive.
I don't think we did it this year.
Yeah, we did it this year. We kind of like changed directions in December. But yeah, we rode all the way until maybe about February, possibly March, sporadically. But at the end of the day, guess what though? At the end of the day, we found our mojo the whole time.
We did. And listen, like I said, I'm excited to get back. We don't have we're gonna just talk. We just going on. We just rocking and rolling. And one thing about our show too is it's an interactive show. So when we say that, what we mean is when we talking about our topic, you can chime in via the chat, like how we've been seeing everybody that's been chiming in on the comment section. So we can post those comments and everything. You can call us, but you can also, we're going to drop the link. When we say we're going to drop the link, that means we're going to drop the link. You can click onto that link and you can actually be a part of the show, meaning you will be on the show with us. So if you do want to come on the show, though, make sure you're looking like you got something going on.
Wait a minute,
come on here with a damn bonnet and rose.
Wait a minute, though. We have to give another disclaimer. If you want to get on with the video situation, because that's what it is, it's interactive. It's virtually interactive. So if you want to come on, you got to be willing to get on camera. We don't want nobody hiding in the background and faking like they somebody else. No catfishing on the Miss O show.
No, not at all.
No catfishing. So by all means, definitely grab the link if you have something to say on what we're talking about. By all means, jump in the conversation because we are in the active podcast. It's not one like it.
No.
Why am I doing the Trump shit right now? Why am I doing the Trump shit right now? I've been listening to this nigga too long.
Yo, I saw you, but you do. That was
graciously, and then well, he don't even use big words like that. He just combined a lot of small words. But that's a whole different topic.
It's a whole different topic, but it actually goes into one of our topics tonight. Because we're going to talk about 3 different things. So number 1, those commanders. Now listen, if you're not a Commanders fan, don't get mad, okay? Don't get mad and try to not watch the show. Don't try to leave the show.
Because we got other meat pause.
Don't try to leave the show if you're not a Commanders fan, just because we talk about the Commanders, okay? Don't do that.
I see Ja B talking about go Ravens. Listen, go Ravens for you. If that's your mob, that's your mob. Go Ravens all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, go Ravens. I ain't gonna get into it.
See, but at the end of the day, Commanders here, my body.
That part. Okay. And we're also going to be discussing the election.
Yes,
You
indeed.
know, I know that's a little touchy because, you know, anything with politics is a little touchy. So we're not going to be, you know, we don't want nobody throwing stuff, shaking tables and shit. We're not trying to do any of that.
we push the envelope over here. We push the envelope.
Yes. I mean, we're going to speak our mind. We're going to speak our mind and everything. But I'm just saying, you know, we're not gonna do too much when it comes to that. And of course, last but not least, we have to discuss. I'm assuming you guys already know that we have to discuss our boy Diddy.
Take that. Take that.
Oh God, we have to discuss.
Mr. Take That. He told us who he was a long time ago.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying?
And we were singing we were singing those songs too, honey. We didn't even know what the hell we were singing.
Right, we was doing the made to the shit and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
We were like virtually in one of those parts. Oh, you gotta leave us. Zhivago said, I love you guys, but I have to go. Have a great show. I will not be okay. Okay, see, we starting already. Okay, Zhivago.
Z.
Hi, Z. Well, thank you for
just over that, man. I thought you was tighter than that, bro.
I know. See, that's why I say here we go already. We ain't even started the damn conversation yet.
My man.
All right.
Man on.
So listen, we're gonna get right into the topics. The first topic we want to discuss is our commanders. Our commanders. I mean,
whoa.
Huh?
I haven't seen you in a while. I need to know what Miss O been up to since.
Oh, okay.
What's good with Miss O? I'm pretty sure everybody want to know.
I mean, listen. It has been a long time, but I've just been, just working hard. I've been kind of sitting still. I've been hibernating. I don't feel like you've seen me out as much. Like I've been inside. Right. I was out all of 2023. I was in the streets. I was out.
Right. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
No, it's not. But this year I've really been in the house. I just been enjoying being in the house, working,
and being your most graceful self, I'm sure.
Yes. Just trying to continue to be better. That's always the name of the game, to try to just be better and become better in all areas of life. So that's definitely been on the agenda. I've been working on some things. I don't really want to go too much into detail because, they always say when you're working on something and, like when you share it before it's done, then sometimes it kind of derails.
Right. Falls apart.
But I will say that I've been working on a certification that has been taking a lot of my time, but I'm super excited about it. And of course, I'll be able to share that with you guys once I get my certification after it happens. But besides that,
did you just give a shimmy with that though?
I did. I gave a shimmy.
Okay.
I did a shimmy. Because it's a big one. I mean, it's a big one. It's something I've been wanting to do for so long. My light's flashing up in here. Like I'm telling you, like shit just be happening. This light has never flashed before, and now it's just flickering all up in here. That's what happens when you decide to do a show. Like the dog was barking earlier. Some shit's flying around over here in the kitchen. The light's flickering. So, but I'm going to just keep pressing forward.
There you go.
If y'all see a flicker, it's because my light is flickering.
Like Cujo ain't never stopped nothing. Thomas Edison is already gone. So you're fine.
That part. You're fine. And what about you? Because I haven't seen you around.
Exactly. So, you know me. I'm kind of a hermit to a certain extent now. However, I still keep my ear to the streets, and I know a lot goes on. And I'm mad I miss A-List Entertainment's beautiful goddamn gala this past week.
Oh yes,
it hurt my heart to miss it. And I was gonna hit my man up, and I was hit my cuz up, and be like, "Hey yo, how about just let me slide real quick?" But I was like, "No, I'm gonna sit my black ass down." But at the end of the day, since the last time I seen you, my daughter is 10th, not 10th, a senior now. So
Oh, nice.
I'm all about scholarships. Like it's a full ride right here. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Academically, athletically, we going for full rides. So I think she has 5 schools. Me personally, I won't name the 5, but me personally, I want her to go to Penn State. That's
Okay.
Then my youngest son has just started high school, 9th grade. I want him to jump from junior varsity straight to varsity because, I'm sorry, us Swangins, we're just athletically gifted. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what I've been pushing to on this hiatus or this break that we've had. But other than that, man, listen, it's all about the usual suspects: family, friends, and preservation. You know what I mean? Family, friends, and preservation. So that's my thing. That's what I got going on. That's what I have been having going on, and I will continue with that. I'll step out in the street. I'll stick my toe. I'll stick my toe out in the streets. You know what I mean?
But that's good though. That's good stuff to focus on because sometimes like life has to shift. Because sometimes it's like we're out all the time and we're partying and we're here and we're there and we're attending all these events and doing all this shit. And it's like you look up and you're like you're tired. You're not getting proper rest. You're not eating good. You're not sleeping good. The house needs to be clean. Shit's all falling apart. Spending all your goddamn money. You ain't got no money and you just. Outside is expensive as hell.
let me tell you why I slowed down the whole time, because most of the people, and I love this about my people, most of the people I deal with or know, they are in full-fledged marriages or full-fledged relationships. So my thing is, y'all got 2 incomes coming in. It's just me. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? And with a man, well, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother show. But it's like, I'm gonna let y'all live, and I'm gonna sit over here. I'm still doing good though, but I'm like, hey, you know what? I'm gonna let y'all have y'all thing real quick, because I didn't shine a lot.
No, I mean, listen, I get it. I'm with you on that. I feel like I done been to, listen, I still like a good party. Like, again, shout out to A-List, Tina and Byron. Their party, their gala was amazing. I love going to places. Actually, now I've just kind of gotten more into doing more like, I don't want to say refined, but just kind of like something that is like not just like a regular kind of party type situation. Not the same old. It can be something that just happens all the time. It has to be something that's like unique, that's put together, that's like thoughtful, that there's put thought into it. It's whether colors or it's a theme or it's dressed up or something like that. Then you'll see me. I'll come out. But beyond that, I feel like I've partied my ass off. Like I've been partying since I was young. Like I didn't party so goddamn much. Like, yes, it
ain't nothing I ain't seen before.
No. I mean, it might be some different people, but it's the same sort of concept. And I'm just kind of like, I've been really loving being on my couch, cooking me some bomb ass food, being on my couch, having a glass of wine, and just watching like one of my shows, like just binging my shows. Like that's been my shit, like. Truthfully, that's been my shit. And my house that I pay for that is expensive.
if there was a law against streaming shows, I would be locked under the jail, bro. Under the jail. I done watched everything.
Yeah, me too.
You know how some people will be like, oh, so what's good on Netflix? What's good on streaming? And people give stuff. And I'll be like, seen it. Seen it. I was like, all right, bet, cool.
Hell yeah.
Most definitely.
See, that's what I'm saying. She says, Lulu said, I look forward to being home on the weekends, enjoying the fruits of my labor. Exactly. It is nothing like being home and you are enjoying, like, listen, I pay for this shit. I pay for the electricity. I pay for the heat, the air conditioning. I pay for my food. Go out, spend all this goddamn money. Then we spend money on drinks. So we got drinks in our house.
In the house.
But we going out and dropping like $13, $14 for one damn drink, or getting food, and we already went grocery shopping and spent $200 on 6 items, and we still
like your trunk ain't even filled up no more. That shit literally can sit in the passenger seat. It can literally fit in the passenger seat.
I be like, I look at my bill and I be like, what the hell did I buy? Like, did I even buy anything to be able to make a meal? I got goddamn cheese and bread, but I ain't got no meat. But I didn't pay $100.
I promise you, I told my sons this joint that like a few months ago, because they were trying to cut the grass and do other shit. I was like, leave that shit alone, because that is my therapy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's me getting out the house.
Yeah.
Like dead ass. Because I can have a drink while I'm cutting the grass. I can have
Wait a minute. So you cut grass and drink? How you cut grass and drink? Do you have a drink in one hand and then
like
you got a riding lawnmower?
Oh no, I ain't got no ride when I just got a little pocket on the side. Like you
got a flask?
First of all, TikTok gives you everything, bro. Like you can find everything on TikTok.
I bet you got so many goddamn zigzags and your shit do not have the perfect lines.
Yeah, that shit be like this. But it be cut though. Your
shit got your lines is like this in your grass. Your shit is not perfect line.
Nah, you can't walk a line in my yard, bro. You can't walk. You can't.
Like, why is Swangin got goddamn zigzag lines in his grass? Because you over there drinking while you cutting grass.
But it's cut though. It's cut though. No spot miss or nothing.
I was going to say you would have big ass patches and shit. It'd be like a tall ass patch over here, and then you guys.
You see what I'm saying? And I was even thinking earlier. I was like, I need to tell these niggas your lawn is like your haircut, so it gotta be shaped up nice. And then your house, the outside of your house is your tennis shoes, and then the inside of your house is how you take care of the inside of yourself. So that's all of that. But you
know what? I will tell you though. You can do a lot of shit really well when you done had a few drinks. Because many a times I'm like, I can clean my house better when I'm sipping at the same time.
Right.
When I didn't had to move, I feel like I can pack better. I feel like I can pick up shit better that I got to move around. Yep. I feel like you can do a lot of stuff way better. But it's a fine line, because you got to stay within the I'm okay, I'm good, I'm a little nice. Yeah. You can't go to I'm tipsy, because then shit's gonna be messed up, and you ain't getting shit done after I'm tipsy. It's just, but you can operate heavy machinery while you tipsy.
Yeah, because as long as you got the music in your ear, or the music playing, then you good, because the music's gonna keep you solid. You know what I'm saying? Uh-huh. We black, so we understand rhythm and movement. We understand rhythm and movement. It's just that.
But you're just basically saying just not something that's like really that requires a lot of mental.
Oh no, that's just muscle at that point.
Muscle.
But anyway, that's well. Listen, I told you what I was up to. You told me what you was up to.
Mm-hmm.
So what's next? Ms. What we got? We
getting ready to get into these topics.
There we go.
Oh, wait. Lulu said, when I used to smoke, I would clean up.
That means that she don't clean up no more. Oh! That's what that means. Because maybe she said use was in capital letters. Use was in capital letters. That's weird in itself.
But maybe, okay. Maybe she was saying she would clean up good. Like, maybe that's what she meant. Like, she would clean up so much better when she used to.
She was smoking. Listen, smoking helps with a lot.
Well, yeah, but I know when I smoke, the only thing that I'm going to do is I'm whether going to go to sleep, I'm going to have some sex, or I'm going to eat everything in the entire house. And I mean everything.
Premises of smoke. Those are the 3 premises of smoke. You're going to eat, You said have sex, but you gonna fuck. Or you're just gonna just do random shit that you shouldn't be doing at that moment in time, which is
that
clean.
part.
Which is clean.
All right. Well, look, let's get into these topics because we got a lot of stuff to cover. As I said, and I was about to start off saying, what about our Commanders? Oh my gosh. Yes. Aren't our boys doing good?
Man, listen, our boys are doing great. Everyone called us out saying we wasn't gonna do anything this year. I literally said, and I know everybody can be like, "Oh, you bullshitting," but I literally said we're gonna be a 9 to 10 win team this year, and I still hold true to that. We're gonna be a 9 or 2-10 win team, and I never said this, but we'll win the division now. I can say that. Now we're gonna win the division. Ain't nobody.
So that's your thoughts on it. Now, I've seen so many people say that I've seen so many people say, okay, well, we're doing really good, but it's because we really haven't played any really good teams so far. So what's your thoughts on that?
So we haven't. Like defensively, we haven't played any good teams outside of the first week, which we lost.
Right.
But Cleveland was one of the top 5 defensive last year, and they are still top 10. And we mopped the floor with them.
Yeah, we really did. Yeah, we really did.
So at the end of the day, because we still scored over 30, which we haven't done since 2014 when RG3 first came to us. And prior to that, I think it was 2008. So yeah, we're. And
I think if we went back and played the Bucks right now, then we would.
Oh yeah, we got them.
I totally believe we would have killed them as well. I mean, that was like, that was our first game. We was just getting ourselves together. Yeah, but what about our boy Jaden? Oh
man, listen, Jaden is the deciding factor on who we're going to be as an organization for a long time coming.
Yeah.
Like he's the staple right now.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Speaking of Jaden, I want to show this clip. I'm for sure everybody's seen it, but I had to show this clip because this is just absolutely insane to me. So give me 1 second. I told y'all, and look, if I tear up some shit, just bear with me now. Okay? Don't y'all be talking about me. Give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Let's see.
Here we go.
These two guys are going to be matched up in a lot of man coverage all day.
Look at that direction. Here comes pressure again. Two Browns ran into each other. Daniels uncorks a deep shot. It's McLaurin inside the 5.
Yes. Do you see that?
Listen, I was mad at Scary Terry for not scoring that touchdown right there because I'm like, bro, you got the perfect pass dropped in your basket. How do you not score? But we do have to understand that this dude, Jalen,
Wait. You said you was scared. You was mad at what?
Scary Terry for not scoring that touchdown. The clip you just shown.
Oh,
like it was a good
pass. He
pass.
didn't get a touchdown off of that.
No, he fell short by.
Okay.
But that was a great pass, and this young boy has. Like, I'm pretty sure we've all seen individuals young that shows more promise than others.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he shows so much promise. Like, he's made like maybe 2 interceptions, but those interceptions he forgot about as soon as he threw them. Like, he's back on the field. The field like they never happened before. He
100%.
Not holding them. He not holding them in his pocket, saying, "Oh, I should have did this or I should have did that." He's just saying, like, "Listen, I made a mistake. I'm moving on. You know what I'm saying?
And I think one of the biggest things that I love about watching Jaden is that he just always has a smile. Like he just so thoroughly seems like he's enjoying it. Like he enjoys it. And
Yeah.
he said that, you know what I'm saying? And like, so for him, it's like to see him do what he does, and he's young, but he's excited, you know. And like you said, like there's times he didn't threw, you know, and he's had passes that was intercepted. But like you said, instead of him like being down about it or it threw him off or whatever, he's like, all right, you know, made a mistake. Let me get back on it. Let me do my thing. And he just follows through on the next one. Like, I mean, we have season passes, so we done been to all of the home games that they have so far. And
What's up?
I'm sorry.
I said, that's what's up. Shit.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
Can you let me and Mr. go instead of you and Mr.?
Oh no, absolutely not. You're not sitting in my seat, sir. Wait a minute.
I'm like, God damn.
Now he's a diehard fan. He's a diehard fan.
Yeah.
But I am like loud as shit. Like I am a in defense. Fan. Like I am loud as shit. It is so bad. And I think the very first time he probably took me to the game, he was probably like, "Ooh, she is loud.
I'm never taking her again."
Ooh, she's loud. She damn near ignorant. But now he's gotten used to it. So like he's like, okay, you know, we be doing our little high five and shit. But
y'all have a special handshake?
No, we don't handshake. We just, you know,
just
high five.
Y'all need to figure out a special handshake, man. Like,
yeah, we should. I'm gonna tell him that we got to come up with a special handshake. So we went to the game on Sunday when they played the Browns, and we were surrounded by Brown fans.
Yeah.
Surrounded by them. I mean, but listen, they were talking shit. They talked so much shit at the beginning, and then it was like crickets.
Because you can't say nothing. You know what I'm
No.
saying? If you take the L, you can't really say nothing. You just gotta eat it real quick.
Nah. So if we have anybody that wants to chime in on this and let us know what's your thoughts about the Commanders, let us know, and we will drop that link so you can join us if you want to join us for this particular topic to tell us about what's your thoughts on the Commanders. I know we got some Commanders fans out there that would love to, you know, chop it up.
Because if you're not Commanders fans and you're listening and you're from this area, the DMV, I hate that term, but the DMV area, then you gotta have something to say.
Yeah, I mean, depending on what you say, I mean, we will listen to everything. But if you start talking too crazy about the Commanders, then I'm just going to accidentally, you know, remove you. I'm like, oh shit, my bad.
Listen, if I had a Cowboy fan on this joint, I probably would do the same.
Oh,
like, oops.
No.
I'll just start moving around and be like, oops, we lost him.
No, anybody can come on except Cowboy fans, my bad.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah.
So what about so the game on Sunday, everybody and their mama is excited and ready and talking about the matchup with the Ravens and the Commanders on Sunday.
Listen, I cannot wait on that game for one or two things. You know how they call the game of the week? For the NFL? That is the game of the week. Even though it's on CBS and I can't stand, well, I like CBS.
Right. Yeah.
But at the same time, CBS, y'all got to get a little bit better commentators because Tony Romo is nice and Duty Do, whatever his name is nice too. But we need a little more excitement in your voices because that is definitely the game of the week. You got two dynamic quarterbacks.
Oh my God.
Quarterbacks.
Woo! Lamar against Jaden. Like
that's crazy. That's Lamar of Lamar and Lamar 2.0. Even though Jaden don't like to be described as Lamar, he wants to be his own entity. But
which he is.
Yeah, which he is. But bro, you follow somebody. You know, I think I heard somebody say that he plays like Randall Cunningham, and that was Philly's quarterback in the 80s and
Okay.
early 70s. But he plays like him, and he has certain characteristics just like him. But Jaden's I hate to say this word because it's so immature, but no homo, his balls be on point. You know what I'm saying? His balls be on point. Like Scary Terry is the question. Mom,
wait, you can reword that differently.
Yeah, I could, but I didn't want to. I just had to
His balls be on point. What you mean his balls be on point? Like how the balls he throw? Like wait, what?
The ones he throws.
Well, you could have said.
This is why I said no homo, bro. I didn't want to use that young terminology, but it still applies just the same.
His balls be on point.
But yeah, like this dude's accuracy is crazy.
Yeah.
Like his running skills.
And you can tell he's like hella confident. I mean, seriously. Another thing I like about him too is like, you know, like when he looks down the field, he'll look down the field, and if he doesn't see what he wants to see, there's no fear of him running. He gonna run. He gonna at least get that first down. He gonna do what he has to do. You know what I mean? Without trying to get sacked. But I love that about him because he just seems like he's there in the physical, but he's also very mental when he's in the games too. And I think that really is important, you know, as a quarterback. Like
the mental aspect is the most important.
Yeah.
Your physical attributes can carry you a long way.
So how do you think our defense is going to be against the Ravens? Because that's our Achilles heel. It's so bad. Like it's just.
However, though, I will say this: our defense they not the best.
Yeah.
In the last 2 weeks, they've been playing inspired by the offense. You know what I'm saying?
By the what?
By the offense. So even though Deshaun Watson, as great as he once was, he's not that great anymore. But then prior to him, we played Joe Burrow, and Joe Burrow is a monster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why it was like a 38-35 game or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I think as long as our defense keeps the same energy, with the team aspect, Derrick Henry is. I think I told my sons this joint last week. As long as we contain Derrick Henry and we contain Lamar. So Derrick Henry can get 100 yards. He just can't get 2 touchdowns.
Right.
Lamar can scramble for 80 yards, but he can scramble for 40. So as long as we contain them, we'll win.
We'll be good.
We'll win.
Well, I'm excited. I cannot wait. I'm like, I'm trying to decide. Like, I'm like, okay, do I want wings and pizza, or do I want just pizza, or do I want beer, or am I gonna stick with my wine, or like, what? Like, am I going with my jersey, or I'm gonna wear like my t-shirt? Like,
I understand that.
Because this is major, man. This is major. Like, you know, I gotta be able to talk a lot of shit after this is over. So I'm gonna need my boys to come through.
It's been a long time since we've been able to talk shit.
Yes, and it feels good.
Like, we can always talk shit, but
if you ain't backing that shit up, that's your shit.
You just yapping at that.
You're just yapping. All right, so listen, we're gonna move along. So next, we're gonna talk about the Lord have mercy, the election. Woo! Oh my God! So I'm gonna start off. Did you watch the debate? Did you watch the debate? Not the vice president debate, but did you watch the presidential debate with Kamala and Trump?
Yeah, I didn't watch the Biden and Trump debate because I thought that was like 2 goldfish trying to be swordfish. So I didn't watch that. But I definitely watched the Trump and Kamala debate. And even though neither one of them spoke about their policies for real, but Kamala was more coherent. You know what I mean? If that makes it. She was just more coherent. Like I'm not a Democrat by heart, but I'm a Democrat by party. So I love how Kamala stood her ground and didn't bite on anything Trump said, but instead put the bait out for Trump to bite.
Right.
And then it was so much at a certain point that this man literally, his go-to was eating dogs. They were like, come on, man, like really? And you're not even talking about the whole country. You're talking about a city, not a state. You're talking about a city to where a thing happened that you don't even know about. Like my vote is definitely with Kamala, even though I'm not her biggest fan. But what makes sense just makes sense. Because this dude over here is all about division. It's just about division. You know?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you know, and the thing is, I mean, I watched it too, and it was it was really difficult to watch. It was very difficult to watch.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it was like having somebody who was like, you know, like a spoiled brat that was losing, you know, an argument. So they just going to resort to just saying any damn thing, you know, like if you feel a certain way, you still have to remain poised. You still have to remain focused and still get your points across. I mean, you could blatantly see how pissed off he was. I think that if he didn't think he'd get in trouble, he probably would have threw that goddamn microphone or
this dude sat up there and tried to get CBS. I believe that's where it was, the joint was being ran. He tried to get them prosecuted because he felt that, you know, they were coming for him, not defending her, but just coming for him. I'm like, if you don't listen, you support who you support. I have no problem with anyone supporting whoever you support. But if I'm having a conversation with you, please be cognizant to what your party leader is saying or not saying, you know?
Right. Because I think my biggest problem that I had with Trump, you know what I mean, is that he just never answered any of the questions.
Yeah.
Like none, you know, that's like somebody saying, you know, like that's somebody asking you, like, where are we going out to eat? And you're like, you know, well, last week, you know, I got robbed, you know, like that. I didn't ask you that. Like that, you just totally dismissed what I've asked you. And he did it several times. So to me, that just makes it feel like he didn't answer the questions because number one, he didn't have answer to those questions. And number two, it's because he's the type of person where it's like, you know, you have people that they listen to respond. You know what I'm saying? Like they listen to you, they're hearing you, but they're not hearing you. They're just, the words are coming out your mouth and they're just wanting you to hurry up and shut up so they can respond, but respond in a way that they just want to get whatever point across that is very important to them. They just want to get that point across. And that's how I felt it was with him. He didn't care about any of the questions, you know, he just wanted to get his points out. And that was the biggest problem that I had with him, along with a bunch of other problems that I have with Donald Trump. And then so there's been so many issues in the past that, you know, with him saying that the election voting and all that was rigged. Do you think that we could possibly witness something like that again this year with him?
Oh, definitely. He's a sore loser. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. And that's all. He's a sore loser. Like I've lost the game maybe in spades or something like that. And I was like, oh, hell nah, y'all did something. But I can't point out what you did. I just scream out, y'all did something.
Right.
If you can't definitively say this is what you did with proof and fact, then you're literally spreading rhetoric. You know what I'm saying? Propaganda. So, like, I know this is about to probably get us canceled, literally, or at least get me canceled.
Well, you know, I don't give a shit. I don't care.
Ultimately, like, he's the new age without the genocide. Without the genocide, he's the new age Hitler.
Like, and that's what you say, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so he's not asking everyone to go kill everybody, but you're still not saying don't do it.
No, you're not.
You know what I'm saying?
No, you're not.
Don't do it. You're just not. Saying, hey, if it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? If it happens, but that's
when them Bama stormed the Capitol, he didn't tell him to do that shit. I ain't tell him to do that, but I did say, hey, go fight. And then they fought, right. And he's like, wait, like,
fight for your democracy. Bro, come on, man. You're inciting things at this
point.
So 100%. I do believe come January, I pray that he loses, simply because as much as I do have a certain regard for him, is not enough for him to be president. It's enough for you to be a businessman. Yeah, you can be ruthless as a businessman, but as a president, nah, not over here.
Right.
Not over here.
Yeah, no, I mean, I totally agree with you. And I mean, it's God.
Right. It's the thought process.
Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, I think like the biggest thing you said is division. Like, there's so much division with him. You know, and I feel like this world, like we've had so much of that for so long that it's just time that we got to come back to unity. We got to come back to where we're coming, you know, where we're all working together. And, you know, just the fact that I mean, we seen how shit was before. And I'm not saying, here's the thing. I'm not saying that since Biden administration has been in office that things has been so wonderful. Absolutely not. Yeah. I'm not saying that at all, because I mean, yeah, it's been a lot of shit that's happened with that. So, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's just kind of hard to believe what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, and here's the thing. Anyone can lie. I said it's hard to believe anything that he's saying.
Well, why is it hard to believe?
Because why would you're not believing what he's saying.
Okay, gotcha. Because
why are your ass over there smoking? Don't you understand what I'm saying? See, that's why you look.
Listen, everything that comes out his mouth is, to me, ridiculous. So it's not hard to believe. It's just
I said it's.
I just won't believe it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, okay. So what if there are some things that he said that's true?
To me, hard to believe is me on the fence. Hard to believe. Like, I want to believe it, but then I can't believe it. That makes it hard for me to believe.
I get you. I understand that. So, I'm assuming that's maybe M LLC Reserve.
Reserve.
Reserve. Okay. Says, are we even able to come back to the middle? I'm assuming. Oh, no. Yeah. No. No. And let me tell you why. I'll say this, and trust me, I don't know everything about nothing and everything about everything. I don't know nothing about either one. But I will say, we need a break from a president, bro. Listen, okay.
We need a break from someone being the hierarchy and thing. But someone to sit up here and veto and Congress veto, because Obama and every other president before him has fought the other party when the majority was in the House and Congress.
Yeah.
So how about we just sit the president down for 16 years
Oh,
and
good Lord.
figure
That's
this shit out as a people, because we are the deciding factors in Congress and the Senate, right?
mm-hmm.
Wow, we're the deciding factors. Leave this upper echelon the hell alone for 16 years.
So are you kind of saying
Not
like each
16,
individual
8 years.
state would make their
8
own decisions?
Yes. I think each state should figure it out, and then we'll find out which state is either for something and against something. But that might also cause a civil war.
That part.
Just saying. So now that I think about it, because then you'll have a state over here thinking this is cool, and then the other state thinking that's not cool. So there might be a divide. But then again, the states are still standing on their own. So Illinois could fill the Supreme joint, no abortion, overturn Roe v. Wade. But then Maryland and Pennsylvania and every other state around them, you can't win at that point.
Yeah.
You can't win at that point.
So I got another question for you. So like, you know how now the AI is so big, it's so everywhere. Like there's so much of AI stuff. Do you think there's any way that AI could be used in the election? And if so, like, what way do you think? I mean, I really think so.
Already. They're using it already, because Trump did it again. My boy, not my boy, but that boy did it with the whole, oh, well, y'all had dead people voting. That's AI, bro. AI. Like, because you can always doctor something in AI. I literally use, shout out to me, by the way. I put my resume in AI the other day, and it only had like 4 mistakes. I was like, nigga, I'm smart as fuck. But that's besides the point. But at the same time, like the college students right now, like my daughter is about to go to college, and those recruiters are like, bro, like just put your shit in Chat GPT and then let them word it the right way and you submit it. I'm like, no, you need to actually be able to do better.
Yeah.
Yeah. So AI covers a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it really does. And I mean, like, I know we had talked about it before, like that's going to be a topic in itself. You know what I mean? To talk about, because I mean, to me, I think it's a great tool to use as long as it's used in a constructive way. But I just feel like it's also very dangerous. Yeah. I mean, like I've been seeing so many different things, videos and stuff on social media of like people, celebrities, just different people. And like people are sharing this stuff and it's looking like, and it's being passed around and it's not the real thing. It's not really them, but it really looks like, and if you're not really cautious about that, like that, can ruin people's, marriages. It can, something like that could be sent to an employer, it just can really look bad. And I could see that with the election, like, them putting things together on Kamala, like she did something or she said something, like, and then that not even be her that did it, and she did, or she didn't say it, but they putting that out there.
Listen, I believe that AI is the new age. Like AI is so easy to use. A lot of people my age, I will timestamp my age with this. I don't want AI doing anything for me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not gonna like, I'm comfortable with being 51, about to be 52. I'm not looking for a picture of me being generated, just a picture of me being generated by a computer, how I looked at 30 or how I would look at 225 or 175. Like that just doesn't add, that math don't math to me. But when it comes to said elections, this is the whole AI was the whole thing that Russia was doing with the most recent election. they didn't win, but they attempted.
Right.
So it's a slippery slope. What Spider-Man's uncle said to him: "With great power comes great responsibility." You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And unfortunately, we have a lot of unresponsible mofos out there. So
Yeah. There's a lot of. But at the end of the day, I do believe that if everyone stays steadfast and actually pays attention to, and I think I mentioned this joint to somebody recently, like the president is the president. I get you voting for your president, but you got to vote for your council member. You got to vote for your township representative. You got to vote for where you are in the community, because the president is going to be the president. I don't care, because
right.
it's electoral votes and it's popular votes. So
Right.
that's that. But your community is where your votes actually matter.
Right. No, that's the truth. So in the event, okay, say in the event that Vice President Kamala Harris does win, do you think she will face challenges with like getting respect and support that she will need as, not only a woman, but as an African-American woman? Like, what about those countries that believe, like they have strict rules and policies, when it comes to like with women having a voice? Do you think that could be an issue when she has to work with them?
Oh, it will definitely be an issue.
Yeah.
But here's the thing though, with that issue, like the outside of America, she'll be better suited to put her foot on the ground. We just have to appreciate her in order for anyone else, because you can be a evil person at your child's school, but if you actually teach your child something, then you won't have to be that. So
right.
that's the same thing with Kamala, Kamala, excuse me. Like, if she, even though there are going to be people against her, even when she gets voted president, there's still going to be people against her. But as long as she has the majority, the other countries will respect her. You know what I'm saying? They will respect her, because you don't have another choice. Because we still, even though we are weak as a nation right now, as far as our dollar is concerned, you still got to respect our military and our strength. So
Right.
she has that in her back pocket. If you play with her as one of those outside nations, okay, you can play with her, but we can still squash you, just if not even better than the other person winning.
Yeah. Crystal C says she absolutely will have an issue with respect, and I totally agree with her. I mean, I think that is like one of the biggest things that is a fear, because, I mean, again, not only is she a woman, she's also an African-American woman, and we become so progressive with everything. I mean, of course, when we had Barack Obama, African-American president, that was a big thing. But you have there is so many, even like in the workforce, even in like the regular workforce, even like in the regular workforces in our jobs, you have women who are well more educated than men, well more able to do the job than men in these jobs, but they still don't get the type of level of respect that the men do, because they're a woman, and then so to like, I mean, for her to come into that position. But I will say this though, even though that is the case, I do think that she has this, like the way that she speaks and how she presents herself and her confidence and stuff. I think that will go very far with almost demanding that respect, Like, I mean, she just has that. Like, if she was somebody who was, I don't want to say that was timid or kind of like not very sure of herself or what she's talking about or what she believes, then I would think that it may be even harder. But she is she seems very confident about, and the fact that and here's another thing that's good for her too, is the fact that she's already a vice president. So she's dealt with all these people already. You know what I'm saying? She's already dealt with them, like we don't even know how much of the shit she's been doing, and President Biden might be somewhere asleep. We don't know if she's been really handling like a lot of the shit. You know what I mean?
Right. But here's my thing. So with that being said, because prior to her being the new runner, I never really heard too much out of Kamala as a vice president. You know what I'm saying? I heard more from Michelle as the first lady than I've heard from Kamala as a vice president.
Mm-hmm.
But then this is where black men comes in. And this is black men that don't do their research and don't figure out what they need to figure out. There's a lot of black men that's like, okay, well, she was a prosecutor. No black man likes a prosecutor. Not one ever likes a prosecutor. So she has that going against her for black men and Latino men or brown-skinned men in general.
Right.
However, I will say, even though in that debate, she didn't speak on her policies on how she was going to change policies, how she was going to do this, that, and the other. She didn't. Now, has she after that? Yes, she has. She has spoken on a lot of platforms on her policies and how she's going to make them happen and everything else. So I respect that of her in that aspect. The problem is this guy that's running against her, he has no policies. He has no procedures. He is just a dude that literally talks enough trash that everybody believes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
Right.
just believe him. He's like, oh, well, I did think about that when I was 20, I was 19, and someone is still reverberating the shit that I heard when I was 19, then you're just gonna fall, you're gonna fall victim to the rhetoric. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're just gonna fall victim to the rhetoric.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's what America is. America is divided because we are all different. He speaks to some and she speaks to some. I just hope and pray that what she speak resonates more than what he does.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think so too. I hope so too, because I mean, they're just so Crystal said, wow, she said she was wondering why men didn't like her, and now she understands. I mean, yeah, like that's been one of the biggest things they've talked about when it came to her, about her prosecuting and putting away so many black men and so many men in general. Yeah.
But she was still doing the greater good though. That's the thing that people don't understand. Like I haven't seen anything because I kind of do a little bit of research. I try not to make myself seem like I'm a novelist or anything, but I do my research, and I'm like, bro,
right?
He's not bad. Like, she's not against us. Her job was her job, and she understood. You got to learn from what you do,
right?
You know what I'm saying? You just got to. And I believe she's learned, and she knows now that not every person of color is evil. You know what I'm saying? But then we still have to remember this boy sat up there and tried to get 4 or 5, I think 5, because it was a Central Park 5, just deaded because he wasn't even a part of it. But he still holds the same morals, though.
Yeah.
And that's the weird part. That I don't understand why black people are still following him. Like, come on, bro. That's the weird as hell. You put a death sentence on dudes that you didn't even know what it was going on. You just, they black, they brown, they need to be gone. That's great.
And I think a lot of people too, when it comes down to Trump, is also concerned with Project 2025. You heard of that? Yeah, like that's got a lot of shit. And although he, rebuted it and said, he denied it. He said, I don't have no parts of it. I don't know what that is. I don't have anything to do with that. I don't believe that at all. And it's got some shit up in there that is like, like
it's taking us almost back to slavery.
Yeah, 100%.
Back to slavery.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, so I think that is like the biggest thing. I mean, we can go on and on about the topic. I mean, I think that at the end of the day, I mean, it's coming. It's November. It's literally next month. I just think that, the biggest thing is that some people are like, oh, well, I don't like either of them. I'm not going to vote. Okay. But that's not good either. Don't do that.
You're voting for him then.
You are. Like, don't do that. We don't do that. Like, I mean, it's not about the Democrats, Republicans, whatever. Like, I mean, even if you don't like either one of them, I mean, to be honest with you, it'd be nice to have, some different candidates. I just have to be honest,
But what candidate, like since with that premise, right? So what does your ideal candidate look like?
I mean, I don't think that it's a necessary look. I think it's just more so about somebody who genuinely, I mean, because here's the thing, we can't say that we want somebody who's not, selling us some bullshit, because we just never know who's true. Right. I mean, we didn't all been with people. We didn't been in goddamn marriages with people. We didn't have family. We didn't have that tell us to our face, and we think they're telling the truth, but they're telling us biggest ass lies. So you can never really truly, you don't know who's ever telling you the truth. But I mean, I think that it's more so about just having somebody who really just wants the best for us, that just really wants to turn this country around. And, when it comes down to different policies, that you're being considerate of every single person that it affects. Like, there's absolutely no fucking reason that a man should be able to tell a woman what to do with her body. I don't give a shit. I don't care. There is absolutely no fuck you. Men don't walk around here bleeding goddamn 7 fucking days a week. Y'all not going through that shit. Y'all don't know what women go through in our body. So how dare you be able to tell me what I can do with my body? Like, that's absolutely absurd that somebody can put out something that affects me as a woman. If I decide to say, hey, I don't want to have this baby, you can sit here and tell me that I have to have this baby.
Wait a minute. In Texas right now, they have a law on the bill that's saying that you live in Texas and you get pregnant in Texas, and then you go out of state to have an abortion because they don't allow it in Texas. And then when you come back, you still getting locked up. That's Trump's policies.
Are you serious? What?
Yeah, that's a real thing. I paid attention to it, bro.
So how would they even know you had it? So like when you go to Texas, they're gonna like
if you have a primary care and then
they have to get that information.
They let you know, but that's a HIPAA violation too.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, if they let the state know that someone came to my office and I told them they was pregnant in the early stages, and then they went out of state to have an abortion, and then you come back, your next doctor's appointment, you're not pregnant, guilty. So.
And I think, and the horrible part about that is what you're going to have a whole lot of women, whether it's young girls or whatever, you're going to have a whole lot of them having these babies and putting them in trash cans or any of that type of stuff. Because again, if they don't want the babies or they can't afford the babies or they don't have anybody to take care of the babies, they're going to get rid of the babies. They're going to get rid of them.
Like, right. As a female, what do you want me to do, bro?
Yeah.
Like, I'm doing the best for me. And if I have some or not any at all, like, I'm literally doing the best for me. Like, I can have a baby as a female, and then I'm sending my kid for adoption. But then you have that's a whole nother story for a whole
Yeah,
nother,
yeah.
But you
All
see
right,
what I'm
so
saying? It's crazy. It's crazy.
I'm sorry, I'm being nosy. Like,
Right. See, that's
well,
why
it's
I told him don't come in the kitchen.
I know it's like a fire truck just went past my house. I'm like, wait a minute, some shit on fire. Look, this is when y'all gonna see the show gonna stop real abruptly. Like, wait a minute,
you burning right now. You cooking, you
my
burning.
house on fire. Holy shit! All right, listen.
That's how live this show is, bro.
Oh, listen, that's what I'm saying. Like everybody else, they want to. We are live. We are live. Yeah. Y'all gonna see it all, hear it all. That's what we do.
Listen.
So let's get into. I'm really like, I'm also very nosy, so it's killing me to not be able to stand up and look out my goddamn window and see what's happening.
Oh Lord, you worried about shit out your window?
Because I'm nosy. I'm like my mama. I get it from my mama. All right, let's switch this topic now to bad boy.
Take that. All right. How many bottles? I got two questions for you. How many bottles of baby oil have you ever had at one time? That's the first question. How many bottles of what? Baby oil that you had at one time. And then how often do you actually use baby oil?
Well, here's the thing. So I like baby oil gel because I mix it with lotion. It makes my skin look really, really like sexy and glistening and just it makes my complexion pop. But that's all I've used it for. I didn't use it for Diddy purposes.
How do you know? Wait a minute. How do you
know? Do you think he uses it on his body to make his body look glistening?
How do you know that you didn't use it for Diddy purposes?
Because I use it to make my body look glistening and nice and shiny. I think he used it to make something easier for accessible.
Ah. Nice cleanup. Nice cleanup. I like that for you.
See? Yeah, that's the difference, What's up, Andre Lewis? Good show. What's up, Swangin? Thank you for joining us. He is live. He's joining us on YouTube. Andre, make sure you subscribe, okay? And like this video, okay? Here's the thing. We're not even going to get into, we're not even going to get into the Diddy topic until I see some likes. I need to see some likes on the YouTube channel on this podcast. I need to see some subscriptions. I need y'all to subscribe to the channle. Y'all got to show us some love. Do you know how hard it is to entertain y'all? We worked all day long. We tried it
all during our hiatus.
And we came back for y'all. So y'all gotta show us some love. Y'all gotta let us know that y'all wanted us to come back.
Like, subscribe, share.
Yeah.
It's $3.
All right, so listen, before we even get into this topic, I want to share this video where there was some discussions of some of the celebrities that tried to warn us about Diddy. They tried to warn us, but we ain't want to listen. All right, so bear with me. I'm gonna share this video. It's gonna be a little longer, but we're gonna watch the video and then we're gonna come back and we're gonna chat it up and talk about it. Give me a sec, yawn. All righty.
Kanye West. In retrospect, we should have read between the lines whenever somebody described a puffy party. In a 2014 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, Khloe recalled attending a Diddy party where everyone was, quote, butt naked.
Stop talking. We met Khloe's new crew of friends. And all I said was, yes. And then I stopped. All I said was yes.
Chloe's former brother-in-law, Kanye West, also made comments concerning Diddy that read differently now. In 2022, West called Sean Combs a, quote, Fed, claiming he had sold people out to spare himself from jail time.
That's why you got to come at me, because part of the deal for you to be a daughter and get out of jail is that you promise that you're going to go pull my co-car.
Since West is infamous for making wild, often unfounded accusations, these statements initially blended in with his other tirades. Even now, it's hard to say if West's allegations were authentic. Given Combs' current legal issues, though, West's words feel like a warning, whether or not he truly had any inside information.
I don't know if it's a party. I'm saying that metaphorically. You know what I'm saying?
But you've heard about the parties that everyone is talking about. But you've never got invited to them. So
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what the party. That's how far out of it I am.
Usher. When he was just getting his foot in the music industry's door, a 13-year-old Usher spent a year living with Combs. Usher opened up about this experience in a 2016 interview with Howard Stern.
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
Although he made it sound like a blast, Usher hinted at something more disturbing beneath the surface. Usher said that he didn't, quote, understand what he was even looking at, and, quote, very curious things were taking place.
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at.
Perhaps most telling, Usher made it clear that he wouldn't want his children attending, quote, puffy camp like their father. Regardless, Usher's protege, Justin Bieber, would spend 48 hours with Combs. It may just be speculation, but a fake phone number that Bieber later gave Combs now reads like a cry for help.
I mean, you try to get in contact with me, through all my, partners and whatnot, but you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
It's 555.
Yes. Okay.
5555.
Mace. In addition to breaking out as Diddy's hype man in the 90s, Mason Durrell.
Attention retirees, if you're willing to be
shit
from 9 a.m. to 10:45
it's coming. There we go.
Before Mace released 3 studio albums through Bad Boy Records. Mace eventually had a falling out with Combs and his record label.
I never got paid what I was worth, and I never got the respect I was worth. So the disdain that I got for Puff is more like, you trying to keep me here.
Leading up to his former collaborator's arrest, Mace claimed Combs cheated him with a $20,000 publishing deal and had been withholding royalties for decades. In a 2022 interview, Combs asserted that Mace owed him $3 million.
That's facts. I got the receipt.
Second album, you gave money to do a second album, never delivered.
Did the album, never delivered. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to go back and forth with Mace. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going back and forth with nobody.
Combs nevertheless returned the publishing rights to Mace and several other Bad Boy artists the following year. Although Mace was among the first to call Combs out over royalties, he wouldn't be the last. In 2024, former bandmate Don Richards sued Combs, citing, among other things, roughly $5 million in unpaid earnings.
Don had the choice to file the case as a Jane Doe, and she chose not to do that. After giving it a fair amount of thought, she wants accountability. She wants justice.
Cat Williams.
I sure hope I have a Club Shay Shay after this year.
It's gonna be in a dimension it's never been.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
The greatest thing floating in 2024. Mark the words. No way. In a whole different realm of business.
Comedian Cat Williams is no stranger to run-ins with the law and reported abusive behavior. As such, it's understandable why some would call Williams' credibility into question. In January 2024, though, Williams made several remarks about Combs that only became more relevant in the months to come. On Shannon Sharp's Club Shay Shay podcast, Williams touched upon the now notorious Diddy parties, advising people to just say no.
And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Can I need to know?
While his reasons were somewhat vague, Williams was especially concerned about protecting a certain area of his body. Williams didn't elaborate further, although he took another shot at Combs later in the interview.
I know how blessed I am. If I look at it, I got it. That's how Diddy be feeling.
Come on, man.
The recent allegations regarding Combs' quote, freak-out parties and alleged abuse have painted Williams' words in a whole new light. Aubrey O'Day, What do Donald Trump and Diddy have in common? Well, arguably quite a few things, but singer/reality star Aubrey O'Day is one of them. Once mentored by Combs, O'Day later appeared on the 5th season of The Celebrity Apprentice.
I am a very strict and focused businesswoman because working for Diddy for 6 years trained me to have to be perfect.
Working for Diddy.
Absolutely.
I love Diddy.
When O'Day brought up her association with Diddy, Trump was quick to shower him with praise. O'Day tiptoed around her former boss, unwilling to say if he was a, quote, good guy, as Trump described him.
I don't want to answer that
Oh,
question.
wow. I think he's a good guy. I'm going to stick up for him.
During a 2019 interview with Variety, O'Day went into greater detail, discussing her time on the Diddy-produced Making the Band.
Listen, we can go on and on with that.
Like,
Woo!
I think everyone has heard the saying, if it walks like a duck,
quacks
like a duck, it's a
goddamn duck. It's a goddamn duck. I mean, like, and you see where we stopped at, right? We stopped where Trump was talking about, I think Diddy's a great guy. I like Diddy. Diddy's wonderful.
Because it works for you.
You wouldn't want that to be played these days.
You know what I mean? Like, I would love someone, and I got those people too, but I would love someone to just be a yes man to me. You know what I mean? Like, that's a yes man. And if you got enough money, you can buy a yes man.
That's facts. So I'm gonna just ask you flat out: do you believe the allegations and stuff that he's currently facing? Do you think it's all actual factuals?
First of all, I love his music. I was never a Diddy fan, but I did love what he created through someone else. But no, I believe that shit wholeheartedly. I like everything that he's accused of. I believe. Like R. Kelly, even though I had tape proof, I still question that prosecution on R. Kelly. But this nigga, I'm all for it, bro. I'm all for it.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say I do too.
All for it.
Yeah, and I mean, like, if you just go back and just like listen to, like, because even like with R. Kelly songs and stuff, and a lot of these damn songs, when you go back now that things seem a little different, when you go back now and listen to the songs and the lyrics of songs back in the day, you be like, ooh, because like, I mean, they really say it. They really be talking about shit. They be like, "Ooh, I don't like them unless they coming out of the high school, or I would pick them up. I pick them up in the high school parking lot, like just different shit like that." But we were vibing to it, singing to it, listening to it. Didn't even think anything about it. Now we like, oh, wait a minute, why was he at the damn high school picking up?
Well, 50 said it best. 50 said it best, and I know 50 is a whole live troll, right?
Yeah,
he's a whole live troll. I get it. He's a whole live troll. Well, 50 said it best. When I first met this dude at somebody's wedding, I can't remember whose wedding, but somebody's wedding, and he told 50, hey, yeah, take that. I'm going to take you shopping.
Oh,
Man,
yes.
I'm a grown man.
Yes.
If I met some dude and the first thing he said to me was, yeah, bro, I'm gonna take you shopping. I'm gonna take you shopping.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got questions, bro. I got questions.
A lot of questions. Because that's some shit you say that's some shit a man says to a woman. Like, you gonna take, as a grown ass man, you gonna tell another grown ass man, I'm gonna take you shopping.
As big as a troll as 50 is, and 50 is and it's not even 50. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of him, but that's his staff.
Yeah.
Just knowing his personality. But bro, I met you first without a staff. And you're gonna sit up here and be like, yeah, I'm gonna take you shopping. Nigga, I'm gonna need you to come up off my line real quick, bro. Because that's weird. That's weird.
And the thing is like, okay, so I even saw a video where Diddy was talking about his parties. And he even said, like, somebody, like, I forgot who he was interviewing. It might have been Howard Stern was interviewing him or something. I think it was. Yeah. And he asked him about the parties and stuff. And he was like, you know, will you ever stop the party or something? He said about the parties. And he's like, my parties are so insane. He was like, they probably gonna have to call the cops on me. They probably gonna put me in jail. Like several times, they're gonna put me in jail. He said this shit. So if you're blatant, and I mean, and even Usher was just kind of like, yeah, you know, I stayed with him and I saw shit and I ain't know what I was seeing, but it was just some weird shit. Like, I mean, there's so many different things. I mean, this man sat here and told in an interview with Kevin Hart, talking about him and I think it was him and Usher talking about where they used to wrestle in the bed over the freaking Frosted Flakes and shit. Like, I mean, like,
and Usher was a child.
Yes, it's a fucking child. And Kevin was like, wait a minute, what is you talking? You said this shit on live television, sir? You really said it? We wrestled in the bed over fucking Frosted Flakes under the covers. Like, what?
I've sat and watched so much content of Diddy and just interviews. Not Diddy in a trial, not Diddy in a situation, but just Diddy in interviews. Like, he had an interview when Drink Champs first started off. This dude told Meek Mill, yeah, we gonna go party, but I want to party with you. Nigga, with the point and everything.
Yep.
With the point.
Yep.
Hey.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with nobody's demographic, but I'm just saying, that's a little suspect, though. That's a little suspect.
So, okay, so let me ask you this, because they did talk about Justin Bieber, and they also talked about Usher, and they were saying, like, because he, you know, he kind of dealt with both of them and had them at his house when he was very young, right? So do you think that feel like the parents of some of these younger kids that were allowing their kids to be around him like that should be held accountable as well?
First of all, hell the fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know, and I'm pretty sure you're cut from the same cloth.
My baby ain't being around no goddamn body.
I am not. No, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. If you tell me that you can launch my child, right? You can launch them to another stratosphere, right? I dig it. I appreciate you for that. But I'm going to be a part of it, and I'm not going to turn a blind eye, though. Just because I get my rent paid or my mortgage paid. Friend. That was my mortgage before you came along.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? It was my mortgage before I'm not going to sell my kid to the devil, nigga.
And here's the thing, like, if and he was like, oh my gosh, she's such an amazing singer, and I know that I can really take her to the next level. I want her to come and stay, and I'm gonna put her through this camp. I'll be like, okay, so where do we go? How do we, like, where are we gonna be? Do we get a hotel? Are we gonna, because it's we. Her mama coming with her. Her mama gonna be with her everywhere. Her mama gonna be in the goddamn recorded sessions. Her mama gonna be everywhere that your ass is.
You're not even distracting me.
No.
Oh yeah. I'll set you off over in a whole nother bungalow.
Right. No. No. Because I can see that too. That's what happened with goddamn Tina Turner and Ike. You know, like
you aging yourself right now. You aging yourself.
Gave that mama some money and shit and took her goddamn daughter. You know, I mean, she did end up becoming Tina Turner, but shit, look all what she went through to become damn Tina Turner. And her mama was like, listen, you know he get mad. Just don't say some shit to piss him off. But like, you don't know what you're turning your child over to. Because I'm sorry, like, it's one thing to groom a person to be able to be an artist or something, and you have them in the studio and all that type of stuff. But it's something different when you got a young ass person and this is a grown ass man, and you want him to come, him or the daughter or the son to come and stay with you, live with you. And I'm supposed to just let my child go and live with your ass.
I'm there every day. Even if I do allow it, I'm there every day. But hold tight. Crystal C got
yep, here we go.
Yeah. Pull that joint up.
Yeah, so she said, I saw a clip with Diddy and his mom, and that was suspect too. How you know your mama can bend down with her hands flat on it? Yes, I saw that shit too. And I've heard that they've actually, like, he kisses her in the mouth. Like, and I've also heard that people said that his mama was a little freaky deaky, and she might have been the one that kind of exposed him to some shit, little girl growing up type stuff.
Hey, listen. At the end of the day,
Allegedly, we're gonna say allegedly because we ain't trying to get sued.
We don't know. We don't know for sure. We don't know.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, we still gotta go back to the point that parents are more responsible for kids than they give themselves credit for. Because most parents nowadays, like, oh well, at 6 years old, they were like, I did what I could do. And they just wipe their hands.
Yeah.
They just wipe their hands.
Yeah. He's a 6.
That's crazy, right? That's crazy. Like,
Yeah,
at
you're
6
right.
years, I'm like, hey, listen, that motherfucker's gonna be who the fuck they gonna be. Nigga.
I tried my best. I did all I could do. That little nigga on his own. I tried.
At 6 years old, 8 years old. Like, hey, listen, I told that motherfucker to clean his room. He ain't clean it. He out.
Yeah.
First of all, your dumb ass got grace. Give a little bit of grace. Give a little bit of grace. You can still lay down to people's elbow. You know what I'm saying? But lay down the grace.
Yeah, no, I agree. So yeah, Crystal also said that for a lot of these situations, I blame the parents and their bad decision making for their child. Yeah, I agree. I mean, because at the end of the day, like, and I think that they get excited about, number one, their kid doing something to that next level, and also the money that might be able to come from it, the fame, oh, wow, like, look at the damn Jackson 5, like, they see where these, they see, oh my God, my kid could be major and big. And that means once they become that way, shit, I'm major and big too. I ain't got to work no goddamn more. You got some parents that like live vicariously through their kids, and because they haven't done anything with their life, or not haven't done anything, but they feel like their lives or their opportunities are kind of over. They kind of live through their kids, and they're like, oh, I can put my kid into this, and now they can be this super celebrity, and I'm gonna get money from it. I'm gonna get fame from it, and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, you're really kind of selling your kid out, especially. I mean, you're selling them out if you are not very vigilant with what the fuck is going on, and you're not staying with them, and you're not reading those contracts. Because that's a whole nother topic. So you know how many goddamn kids back in the day got into the contracts and shit, and they signed those contracts, and them kids never made no goddamn money, and they was poor as hell. Like, where the parents never read that shit. You never said my child's not signing shit until I read it. Like,
Because you got to think about it like this. Unfortunately, as our parents,
oh, there we go.
And I'm reaching on our parents because that's where the disconnect came from.
Mm-hmm.
Our parents were either good at what they were good at, or they were just trying to figure it out, right?
Yeah.
So, excuse me. So we're the same. We're the exact same. We don't have a better solution. We just have a better product, if that makes sense.
Right.
So I will challenge you to answer and see the answer, since you're still on board. I'm pretty sure a lot of other people are too. But what would be, okay, so we give our kids what we want them to have. Good, bad, or indifferent. We give our kids what they want them to have. How do you just give your kids what you want them to have? Because what you want them to have, and I speak from a parent's perspective, and when I say this, you want them to have, or I want them to have, a better understanding of what I had to go through, which all of our parents, I promise you, believe the same thing.
Right.
We want them to live, but we don't want them to go through.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to a Diddy situation, and I think, you pose the question. Like, so when do you watch out for your kids opposed to watching out for a check?
I mean, I think that, I think it definitely has a lot to do with the age, as far as like, okay, when they're a certain age, there's no fucking freedom. I mean, if they're a certain age, there's no freedom. I'm on your ass. I don't care. Like, I'm gonna protect you. I'm gonna watch you. I'm on top of you. I'm on you like a hawk. I don't give a damn. So even if this is a dream of yours and I want to support you in that, I'm not going to say, okay, well, no, you're 12 or 13 years old. I don't want you to become a singer, an artist, or whatever. I'm going to say, okay, if you're going to do this, we're going to sit down and we're going to map out a game plan. We're going to, if this person said they can do this for you, then okay, we're going to rock with it. But we need all the details. We're going to sit with some lawyers. We're going to make sure this shit is legit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be there with you throughout all of it. Now, as they get older, because like my daughter is almost 20 years old, and I've had to get to the point where, I'm literally like, I don't want to see her mess up her life. I don't want to see her, I try to give her the best advice I can. I try to be there for her, but she is her own person. And now she's at that age where I'm like, I have to kind of let you learn some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you're 20, you're almost 20. I got to kind of like let you learn some things on your own. But even with that, at 20, I'm still gonna be mama bear. Like, I'm still gonna be mama bear because I just, like, something. My biggest fear as a mother is that, something that would be a learning experience be something she just can't come back from. If you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like, say, for example, somebody like she really fuck up and she goes to jail.
Nothing. First of all, there's nothing that you can't come. Some shit can hurt and it can hit you.
Yeah, but I mean death. You can't come back from death. That's what I mean. Like, you really do some shit out here and you end up losing your life from it.
Yeah.
Or you end up killing somebody and going to jail for life. That's some shit you really, I'm not gonna say you can't, but you're in jail for life or you're dead. Like, those are worst case scenarios.
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the worst case scenario. That's it. But I got a question for you. So there's been a lot of stuff with Diddy going on, right? So let's just think back to the 70s, the 80s, and the early 90s. There was a individual named Hugh Hefner that ran Playboy. Right? So you got Hugh Hefner that did what he did. We don't know what he did because it never became public. For real. But then now you have the Diddy that never was public, but now is public. So what is the difference between someone that ran a whole Playboy ranch in the early days, which was a quote unquote, for the lack of a better term, hoe house? You know what I'm saying?
There's some holes in this house. There's some holes in this house.
All Diddy did was have free golf parties. But you got an actual fucking hoe house. So what's the difference between the hoe house and the freak party?
Okay, so here's the thing. We really, truly don't know what all happens in the whole house with who happened because we don't know. But from what I might have been able to see or know about like Hugh Hefner's situation, they might have been like young.
R. Kelly. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, I think it's because, well, number one, he's a white man.
Facts.
Do I need to continue? Because there's also a ton of others. There's a ton of others, you know, that are even in that have had shit dealings with Diddy, that, you know, have been around him, that may have groomed him too, that we're not hearing about, and we may not, because they're a Caucasian male. And
lighter tone. Let's just say lighter tone, just to make we don't get canceled. Just say lighter tone. I know I said nigga and everything else, but lighter tone.
Okay, lighter people, a lighter person, male. And I think, but here's the thing. Okay, so I think the reason why Diddy's is as bad as it is because there's multi-level to his, right? So it's not just his freak off parties. It's also the shit that happened with Cassie. It's also the things that might have happened with his kid's mother, that, you know, there's all these allegations about that. It's also about him allegedly getting people killed, about him ruining careers of artists that he's worked with. I mean, I think it's just like a slew of shit. Like, it's like we've heard about all these different things when it comes down to him. And it's like one after the next, after the next, after the next, and this is like the camel that broke. This is the thing that broke the camel's back. Because even when they came out with that video of Cassie where he was in the hotel with her, like, that shit was big. You saw it. You saw him do it. Nobody could deny that shit. You saw it. But then it came out. It was a big thing. But then it almost kind of went away. You didn't hear anything else really about it. And they were saying it was like statute of limitations type shit. You didn't really hear too much about it. Okay, he was still out, still living his life, doing whatever. Then this happened too, you know. Then they got in with this type of stuff. So I think it's kind of like, I think the reason why his situation is kind of like different, or might be more so brought to the light compared to, like, say something, because we were talking about like Hugh Hefner, is because, you know, we've known Hugh Hefner to be like the Playboy Mansion. And I also think that Hugh Hefner made it look like it was just some really fly, sexy shit. Meaning, like, follow me now, just like the little Playboys, like the girls who walking around with the little Playboy bunny shit. People wear that shit for costumes. Like, you're gonna see a whole lot of Playboy bunnies October 31st, the end of this month. Like, bitches walking around with costumes. They wear that. That's the Halloween costume and Playboy bunny. You know, and he had on the robe, you know, like, he made it look like he made it look like it was some real fly. I got the cigar, I got the robe on, I got all these bitches around me. Like, he made it look like it was some real fly shit, you know? And I'm for sure there was a lot of men that were kind of like, yo, I'm gonna be like, here, I would have me like a nice, you know, a whole bunch of different women around with my robe on and my cigar, chilling with me, some cognac and shit. There's nothing that seems sexy about the shit Diddy was doing. You know, he was fucking men, women, kids, dogs, all kinds of stuff. I don't know about the dogs. I'm allegedly, we're not talking about the dog, but I'm just saying, allegedly,
that nigga was probably the one taking the dogs and the cats from the Midwest.
Listen, I mean, they just, that's the thing. Like, so Crystal said people knew about Playboy, but not a lot of people knew about the freak offs. Exactly. Like, that's the thing. Like, Hugh Hefner had it out there. You know about the Playboy Mansion. Like, you know about it.
No, I understand what you're saying. And yes, I do definitely know, because the Playboy Mansion has been going on since the 50s. You know, right? He first came on the scene. But he's been like, he wasn't tied into Epstein shit. Like, so he was on his own. When you start bringing other people into your circle, like Diddy did, then my boy, like right now, and this is, I don't know anything because I don't know anything, but I guarantee you, if this dude if Diddy, the diddler, goes to the stand, oh, he's going to be like Nino Brown.
He gonna be diddling. He gonna be like diddly.
I couldn't do this shit without this motherfucker and this motherfucker and this. Like he's gonna just wipe everyone, bro.
He gonna take down CMB.
CMB is done. CMB is done.
If y'all gonna bring me down, you need to talk to him. You need to talk to him. All y'all motherfuckers need to come with me. I'm bringing everybody down.
You ain't even gotta talk to them because I got videos of everybody because I videos everything.
No, I can see it. I totally. That's why there's people that has been attached to him. They've been cleaning their goddamn pages. They delete shit.
They quiet as shit though.
They quiet as shit. They trying to delete stuff. They trying to make sure that nothing is out there. Like they scared as hell because they know.
Tape though. Diddy already got you on tape though. That's what you gotta understand. Diddy knew what he was doing with his first free golf. He knew what the fuck he was doing. His first one might not recorded everything, but the second one, that dude knew. He had enough pull to pull congressmen, major actors and actresses. Bro, if I go down, like I said, Nino Brown, if I go down,
everybody coming with me.
Shit is coming down with me.
Whole goddamn CMB. I get it. So then let me ask you this, right? Because majority of people had a hard time, and they still do, separating the man from the talent. Like with R. Kelly, like, do you feel like people will still support, or should they still support his music and other business ventures, or should it just be like a straight up cancel Diddy?
Listen, like I won't buy anything else from him, and I've never bought anything from R. Kelly in the first place. I just was streaming music and shit. But at the end of the goddamn day, like their music is timeless, though.
Yeah.
It's just fucking timeless. It doesn't matter when you play it, it's timeless music. Now, when I support them and give them money, even though then again, unless I don't know something, but if your shit is playing on the radio, that's when you get your like 3 cents off of every song, right? Every time your song play, you get 3 to 5% of your plays.
But you get it if you stream it too, right?
Yeah, but then if I just got it in my archives, then
yeah,
get the money, right?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
So, yeah, I will definitely. I was never initially a Diddy fan. It took me until like 2010 the whole time.
Yeah,
actually, like I love Biggie. I just didn't like that nigga dancing in the video. I just didn't like him. But
that's what Suge Knight said. If you trying to not have your manager dancing in all your songs and videos and shit, come on over here.
Like I understood it, and I loved his hustle for it. Like I loved his hustle for it, but I didn't like it though as an individual. But yeah, his music is really good. Like I'm not gonna not listen to Biggie. I'm not gonna not listen to Mary. I'm not gonna not listen to any other artist
because that's their artist. Even though he's their, they were under him or whatever. That's still the artist, and 100%. But I'm kind of like, I'm definitely with Crystal on it, like, because I'm still gonna step in the name of love. Because I like she said, I separate for R. Kelly 100%. R. Kelly. The tracks and the music he got, I don't give a damn. People can say what they say, cancel me. I don't care. I'm still go listen to some R. Kelly music because baby, R. Kelly is like that. He is a musical genius. I'm sorry. But as far as Diddy, like she says, no, I like some of his stuff, but was never a huge fan. I agree with you. I never there was like, and then maybe like the All About the Benjamins and shit that might get you up popping, like, whatever, like All About the Benjamins. Right. That used to be my shit, you know what I'm saying? But like,
like it's not too much else that it's just Diddy's voice.
Yes, because even with All About the Benjamins, it's not just Diddy. So a lot, like there isn't like one song that it is just Diddy That's him, just him by himself, that I'm like, oh no, I gotta listen to this. Like, that's my jam. That's me. No, most of his stuff is him on somebody else's stuff where he done popped in and did a backwards flip into the video so he could be a part of it. So no, it's not that big of a thing.
But you know when you heard take that. You know when you heard that motherfucker. Take that.
We know what that really meant.
Well, now we know. We didn't know before.
We didn't know back in the day. We used to be like, take that. Now we know he was saying, yes, take that.
We didn't know in 93, 95.
I don't like it. I don't like the visual. I don't like to think about. That's what the take that meant. Listen, I want to shout out Andre. I don't know if he's still listening, but I want to shout out Andre Lewis for that subscribe. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel. Appreciate you. And I also want to shout out Crystal C, because she's been rocking with us with all of her wonderful comments. She says, I like his artist projects way more than I ever liked him. Totally agree. We did had a lot of people that has tuned in, that's chimed in. That's been Lulu Bell. Shout out to her. All of her comments. Javago before he rolled out. Shelly rocked with us tonight.
Before you go on, me and Z gotta talk, because you can't just run away from a political conversation.
Yeah, like you can't just make that comment, that major big bomb comment, and then be like, oh yeah, I gotta go though. Love you guys, peace.
So he didn't heard the whole show, and it's gonna be on YouTube, so y'all can rewatch this joint. But I guarantee you, the next time I talk to Z, we gonna have.
Oh yeah, because y'all don't understand. Z has been rocking with us way back since we were at the studio. Like, he used to call in. Like, he has totally been a show supporter.
And he ain't never ran away from no conversation though. He's never ran away.
Never. But listen, guys, we're about to wrap it up. That is all of our topics for tonight. But this shit has been so fun. Y'all don't understand. You never know when you miss something until you do it again and you just realize, like, damn, I really miss this. And I truly miss this. I miss talking to you guys. I miss just talking about these topics. And like we said before, one of our biggest things is that we love to interview people. We love great topics. And if we come up with a topic, we want to interview somebody who is very fluid in that topic or, versed in it. And so that's always been our thing. So of course we're going to bring that back. And as of right now, we're not going to say we're going to be on every week. What you will have to do is definitely follow us, subscribe to our channel so that you will be able to know when we're going to be coming back on. We will be doing Wednesdays at 8. So that's going to be our time and our day, but we're not 100% sure right now when it's going to be, like, as far as every Wednesday, every 2 weeks or whatever. But I tell you one thing, like, y'all been dope as shit. Like, we truly love y'all. We love the support. Y'all have supported us since forever, still support us since forever. And I will listen before we get into putting out our social medias and stuff for you to follow. I know that you guys, I know y'all have at least watched one of Pop the Balloon. I know you had like at least one episode or seen a clip. So I will say this. I will give you this one. Our next show will be talking about Pop the Balloon. And I have been able to get a couple of the contestants on Pop the Balloon that's been on. And then there's so many different ones, but I normally watch Arlette. Shout out to her. I watch Arlette. And I've been able to get, listen, I've been trying to get I don't want to call him the turtle guy. That's so horrible, but people know him that way. They know him from that. I don't want to call him that. That's so horrible. But he went viral and lost his job.
That's what it is, though. That's what it is. Bro. He's a turtle.
But I have been able to get a couple of the contestants that's been on the shows. And so we're going to talk about it. We're going to chop it up. Our next show is going to be about that, but it's going to be about Pop the Bloom, but it's going to be about are we too picky? Like what the fuck is we doing? Like, are we going to ever find somebody if we're looking for somebody? Is our standards too high? Like are we popping the balloon on every goddamn body? Your ass is too short. Like, I don't like your outfit.
I pop like shit. I pop like a motherfucker, bro.
Oh, I'm sure. Yes, you're hella picky.
On real life, I pop, bro. On real life, I just boop, 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 boop.
That's why it's gonna be me having to bring you some soup when your ass is old as fuck because you ain't gonna have nobody take care of your ass.
As long as I know that I'm good with it.
I'm gonna have to ask my fiance. I'll be like, babe, it's okay if I bring Swangin some soup?
Both of y'all can bring that shit. Listen, it'll still be some something on the grill.
I'm like, babe, we gotta go take Swangin some food because his ass ain't got nobody. He over there sick as shit with snotty nose and stuff. Because he popping a balloon.
I might be trying right now. Don't come for me right now. I might be trying something. I might be trying some real life right now.
Well, that would be great. Just don't pop the balloon.
Yeah. I don't expect. I don't have the pen in my hand right now. If that makes any difference.
Well, that's good. That's good. Cause your picky ass, Lulu said, even when we got somebody right.
That's a fact. I'm thinking
Lulu said that's what I got kids for. Yes, but then they be like. You get like one chance. You get like one time to get one soup, and that's it. And that should be cold.
Conversation.
My child used to be like that. Now she's 20 and she gone all the time. She ain't got time for me. She ain't got no damn time for me. She always in her car gone.
Now you're mad that she don't have time for you. Like, well, what happened to my little baby girl?
I know.
What happened to my
she ain't even here right now. That's why it's so quiet in here. Because it wouldn't be so quiet in here if she was here.
Listen, you're happy that she's not right now, though, because then she'll just be in the kitchen and be like, Mom, I know you're doing the show, but did you cook anything? And then you're like, nigga, I told you that I had the show. I forgot. God damn it, let me kick you in your face.
Right? And then you would be hearing me mute a gazillion times and see me coming out the camera. You're absolutely right. She's like, text me and let me know when the show is over. Yes, thank you. Like, get the hell out of the house.
See how that works.
But seriously, oh my God, like this has been so dope. This has been life. And I have to be honest, I had like anxiety because I was like, Swangin, I don't even know if I even know how to work all this shit anymore. Because it's a lot that goes on behind the scenes with trying to get this shit together and maneuver the behind the scenes stuff. But I am so happy that we came back. Again, just from my perspective, I just thank you guys so much for tuning in and the support. Like, it means the world. Seriously, it means the world. And I hope you guys had a good time because look, it's 10 o'clock and y'all asses could be anywhere. Y'all could have been in there watching your show. Right now. You could have been asleep. You could have been doing anything, but y'all hung out with us for 2 hours.
Y'all could have been watching Monk right now or something.
And we didn't even have a time frame. We were like, we just gonna talk. We don't know how long we're gonna be. We're gonna talk. And here it is, 10 o'clock, and we still talking. So that's just because of the fact that we have thoroughly enjoyed the engagement, the interactive from our fans and supporters and shit, and it has mean a lot to us. So as I said, the way that you know when we're gonna be coming back on is please make sure you follow us. You can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram page is at Paris K Style. Actually, that's at the bottom of the screen right there. You'll see at Paris K Style. You can follow me there. You can follow me, add me as a friend. I don't know. I think I got 5,000 on Facebook. Just follow. My bad. I don't think so. So not Facebook, but make sure that you go to our YouTube page, okay? And please, 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 please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And it's The Miss O Show. So subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like tonight's. If you missed it or whatever, go back and check it out again. Make sure that you like tonight's show. Huh? Yes, and please share it, because for the people that didn't see it, they can see it once you share it. So please share it, and then ask your supporter, your supporters and friends and followers if they can also, like and subscribe, because this helps us. This helps us to be able to do bigger things, and really to be able to take our show to the next level, which we want to do. So definitely make sure that you follow that. And we also have a Facebook page too. And what is that? That's what is that, Swingin'?
The Miss O Show. Now,
I think the Facebook page is
the Miss O
Miss O Show.
But here's the thing I had to figure out. You got to figure out, use the dot after the Miss or not use the dot outside of the Miss. And once you do that, then you'll find the show. Like, there's more videos on the Miss O Show than it is on the Miss O Show with the dot, I believe. So just follow that. I'll post the video tomorrow with the link for the show for the share.
Yes, definitely. Because I do think the Facebook page is Miss O Show. Because if you see at the bottom, you should be able to see the bottom banner where it says Facebook is Miss O Show, and then the YouTube is the Miss O Show. And I don't think there's any periods in either one of those. But like he said, we will make sure that we post the link to definitely to the YouTube page. So thank you, Crystal. She says she's following on YouTube, and she's more on Instagram, so she'll follow there too. Thank you so much for that follow. We truly appreciate that. But definitely follow the Facebook page, because we post stuff there too. And then also make sure that you subscribe and follow the YouTube page. And then I'm at Paris K Style. And how can they swang your way, Swangin'? No Diddy, no doubt.
Like no Diddy, right? No Diddy, right?
No Diddy.
No Diddy. Shit. I don't even. I took a pause for a minute, but I believe everything is down below. So grab that real quick.
Yeah.
But Marco Baggins right now on Facebook, and if you find Marco Baggins, then you can find me everywhere else.
Yeah, so it says there, because I'm looking at it, is the
that's
Instagram.
the IG and the TikTok. That's real live.
Yes.
But that shit is too small for me. They glass.
I was like, I think he can't see it, but like the IG is Swangin_shenanigans. That's IG. And then the TikTok is DAT, dude, B, just the letter B, Swangin, and that's TikTok. So that's where you can follow him, Swangin. But again, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. We truly appreciate you. Please make sure you share, like, subscribe. We thank you again for taking a time out tonight to hang with us on our topics. Again, when we come back, we're going to be chopping it up about that pop the balloon. We're going to dive into the, relationships and our standards and all that good stuff. It's going to be a juicy topic. So you're going to have to make sure you got your drink and you put the kids away and stuff, You got to put the kids away.
Listen, I've been on one of those dating shows to where it wasn't Pop the Balloon, but it was still a dating show. I had to show my personality behind the mask or whatever. It's a great show, man.
And we're going to put our spin on it, so it's going to be even better. All right, guys. Well, listen, on Toast out. Our great show tonight, and I hope you guys be safe again. We want to send our prayers and our love and our support to Florida, Hurricane Milton. We pray that everybody makes it out alive, so we send our prayers out there to Florida people as well. And again, look, how you gonna come at the end of the day? How you gonna come at the end of the show? What's up, Whipple? How you gonna come and get off the show?
Listen, I ain't even gonna say nothing to him. I ain't even gonna say nothing.
What's up, Whipple?
Well, wait a minute, real quick. Whooper is a whole established actor right now.
Well, he said he just got off stage.
He's gracing us with his.
I know. He said so. This is what I'm talking about. He just got off of stage and he still came to hang with us. We appreciate you, Whip.
That's my.
Make sure you send us your stuff because we love what you're doing. Keep doing your thing because he is a whole mood. Okay, for sure.
A whole mood though. That's my guy.
Mine too. Oh, he's at the Kennedy Center. All right. Well, peace and love, Lulu. Thank you again, darling. And cheers to you too, Crystal. Thank you for joining us. All right, guys, we are out of here. We will see you the next time. Thank you so very much. It is the Miss O Show. You got something to say?
With Swangin. However, tune back in. Like
yes,
that was my thing. I was just trying to ride out with it, but you is still great. We're gonna work that right now.
We're gonna figure it out. We're gonna work it out. Again, just tune in again. We appreciate you guys. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your week. Be safe out there, and we will see you the next time. Bye.